So what is the significance of the virtue of religion? Why is it important to know about it? I would like to offer, as a conclusion, three brief reasons. First of all, because it gets to the heart of what our life is all about. Our ultimate happiness, our perfection as humans, is to achieve union with God. This is the end, the goal of our life. The virtue of religion is important because it is specifically the moral virtue that directs us to that end. We do not become happy on accident, but like an archer aiming for a target, we must deliberately order ourselves to the goal of life. And to be sure, this is not Pelagianism. We are not saved by our own actions of worship. But rather, it is these actions that are transformed and perfected by the grace of the new law. Our ordering of ourselves to God is perfected by God's ordering of us through grace. To neglect religion, to neglect fitting worship and prayer, is to neglect the fundamental pursuit of human life. Second, this is important especially today, when so many people in the Western world are leaving the church and count themselves as either spiritual but not religious, or simply nothing when it comes to God. If we wish to evangelize them, we do not want to start with the advanced doctrine of mystics, but with things that are more mundane and more easily comprehensible. The virtue of religion and the ability to worship and reverence God has many similarities to everyday human life. The respect we owe to our parents, the love we have for our homeland, the honor we give significant leaders and inspiring people, even the simple courtesy that we show to those around us. Human life is full of relationships, and this is perfected by justice. The virtue of religion itself is a part of justice. And since grace perfects nature, we must learn to cultivate the natural relationship that we have with God, that of a creature to the Creator. In our evangelization, we must simply help others to consider what God's existence means and how it should affect their life. And that is the root of the virtue of religion, from which grace may build. Third, the virtue of religion helps unify many different aspects of the Christian life: the Mass, the office, religious life, saying grace before meals, making the sign of the cross, having a crucifix on the wall, having a rosary. All of these are occasions for religion, for worshiping God, and for ordering our lives to Him. Christianity did not plop out of the sky simply by divine fiat, but rather it takes what is good and true of human nature and perfects and heals it by grace. The worship offered by non-Christians throughout the world reveals that there is a natural inclination to somehow order ourselves to the divine, as obscured as that has become by original and actual sin. Christianity offers this worship, not in an obscure way, but with the clarity of Jesus, who is the truth, using His own body and blood as our sacrifice, and using God's own name as our praise. For these reasons, and for many more, the virtue of religion is one that deserves attention, and one that deserves constant practice by the help of God's grace.